need to make a new playlist. ATFers. I don't know. Ba, 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 ba. ATFers. Oh, no, 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 no. I got to echo. No, 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 no. No. I like this song. What is this? Have you ever heard a song by Citizen Cope called Sideways? I like it. Then it won't go away. With Santana. These feelings won't go away. I've never heard this. I like it. Hey, what's going on? Come on. How do you do it, bro? How do you do it, bro? Tell somebody your secret, dude. Tell somebody your secret. I appreciate you being here, man. Kaimon is built different, dude. Kaimon is built different. Early to the early. I'm not supposed to be here today. You got me like Clerks. I'm not supposed to be here today. I'm not supposed to be streaming on Sundays. I'm not supposed to be streaming on the Lord's Day. What's happening right now? Melancholy, what's going on, man? Legendary Gnome Adam. Yeah. We finally hit some decent South Africa hours on. Is it not too crazy over there right now? Aren't you like 8 hours ahead of us? So it's like, is it like 7 something over there, 7 p.m.? ARJR, what's going on? I wonder if Mike Malo slept in a coffin after his win. You know what? I was literally doing some Googling earlier. And I swear, I went down the rabbit hole, man. I think it's very possible that Mike what the heck, Mike Mallet. I think it's very possible that he may be the son. He may be the son of famous actor. Famous actor Zach Morris. Are you telling me that's not Mike Mallet's dad? Is somebody in here really going to have the nerve to tell me that this is not Mike Mallet's dad? Are we going to play this game? Is that what's happening right now? Because if so, I'm going to need to have more coffee. If you guys are going to play these games with me on a Sunday afternoon, I need to prepare myself. Are you serious? Can you picture this dude in some Venom booty shorts? You're going to tell me that this is not some type of relation to Mike Mallet? I was tripping out yesterday when I saw Mike Mallet. You know what would have been hilarious? If at any point during the fight, it actually would have been really funny if at any point during the fight yesterday, Gilbert Burns had actually had, I almost called him Zach Morris. If it would have been hilarious if at any point yesterday, I already forgot what I was saying. Hold on, let me have some more coffee. All right. It would have been funny if at any point yesterday Gilbert Burns had actually had Mike Mallet in some kind of trouble, even just a little bit, some kind of trouble toward the end of the round, and that dude got that dude got saved by the bow. That would have been hilarious. That would have been really funny, actually. Could you imagine that? He's just he's blitzing him, and then when I wake up in the morning, I never knew the other words past that. I only knew when I wake up in the morning, and then it's all right, cause it's kind of like Andy Kaufman. Here I come to save the day. Have you guys ever seen that? It's funny, trust me. OMG, I thought that was my dog that sighed like that. Freaked me out how human it sounded. Wait, what? Wait a minute. I thought that was my dog that sighed like that. Freaked me out how human it sounded. Wait, but it was human. It was human though. I get what you're saying though. James Bishop, first dono is the best dono. Thank you, bro. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for getting the train a moving and rolling around the band. Thank you, dude. Some say the first dono is the best dono. Some people say the last dono is the best dono. I don't know if I agree with that. I don't know what's better, the first dono or the most recent dono. You know, the what have you done for me lately dono. Max Bluestein. Max Bluestein's always on that. You know what? I'm just here to support. I'm not even going to say nothing. I ain't even going to cause a stir. I just want to make sure we keep this freak show going. Thank you, bro. Adam, waiting for the South Africa EFC content. Oh, dude, I actually read something by... Oh, no, I was out of order. Wait, was I? Hold up. I was confused. I was actually talking with a friend about that the other day, Adam. It's definitely very much on my beanie. So I have every intention of so I don't know if you guys have been paying attention. The last 2 weeks I've uploaded a video every single. So I do the hit show, it's just sweeping the YouTube right now. The Moss and Jesse show. We release that every Monday, and the last 2 weeks, every Tuesday through Friday, I've released a new video on this channel, and I want to start doing it Monday. I need to go every day. So from now on, I'm doing videos on this channel every Monday through Friday. Friday of VOD. Maybe I've been making them a little longer than I wanted to. They're all, I'd like to make them around 10 minutes, 12 minutes, something like that. And then also stream that day. So that's my goal. Do a VOD every day, stream every day, and then maybe do a couple shorts just to keep the algorithm stimulated. And I was talking with somebody about that the other day, about how I need to start integrating that, and how I was talking with the homie from South Africa, and he's like, dude, you could be the EFC guy, and I was getting excited about that. So I'm trying to figure out how I could start integrating stuff like that. I'm starting to, I don't want to, I'm kind of happy with the way I figured out how I think I could be very consistent with kind of smartly, strategically shooting the VODs and releasing them throughout the week, and then also doing the live. So I think I'll make it easier on myself to start to dig into stuff like EFC content. I hope they're copyright friendly, man. You know what would be really cool? If I could do the videos the way that I've been doing them, like covering UFC news, just like this, just talking, no editing, no visuals. You know what would be really cool? If I could keep doing those Monday through Friday, do a stream, but then maybe like, dude, could you imagine if maybe I did like one EFC video a week, and I took my time a little bit, kick out the VOD, do the streams, but then little by little in the back end, work on the EFC video, do a little bit of editing, put some that way the EFC fans will actually see some visuals and stuff. Do them how I did the UFC videos in the old days. I wonder if EFC is copyright friendly though. But it's getting hard, dude. I'm torn because I don't want to I don't want to try to I'm trying to figure out how to make it work so I could be very consistent. Marilena isn't really a fan of me doing YouTube these days. We I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna keep my steam going on YouTube if I have to get a full-time job. Which I don't know if that's possible. So yeah. You could only try something for so long, you know? So it's kind of wreaking havoc, you know? I really need to figure. I'm gonna have to start doing gambling sponsorships. So I don't know, man. I was like so excited going into this upcoming week, and I was like, I'm gonna start doing this, and I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna start being consistent. I'm gonna be responsible, and then I just. So I'm trying to hold out as long as I can, man. I'm treading right now. I'm treading. That's how you say it, right? I can't swim, so I'm not really up to speed with the swimming terminology. That's what you do when you're like about to go under, right? I'm treading. Yeah. I'm about to bust a Valentina. ARJR, this is a pleasant surprise. Let's go. I'm glad to see you here, dude. I kind of didn't think you'd be able to make it because it's a Sunday. I'm glad to see you, bro. Mike Alfieri, el veterano, Mike Alfieri. Sunday fun day. It is now, dude. It is now. I feel like I haven't seen you forever, David. I saw they caught that David finally. They caught the David. Were you out hiding? You didn't want to get mistaken with the other David? It's 8 p.m. in South Africa, just chilling, doing some sketches. I can't remember what you said you do, bro. Are you like an architect or something like that? Sketches. He's like a caricature artist. He's like, yeah, bro, I got to go out to the pier tomorrow. Zach Morris. Yeah, I'm telling you, dude. I figured either Zach Morris or Nosferatu. Matt, what's his name? I keep wanting to call him Matt Mallet. I keep wanting to call him Matt Merlot, actually. Mike Mallet is he's like the unholy union of Nosferatu and Zach Morris. Zach Morris was ditching one day. Met up with Nosferatu at the Nickel Arcade. ARJR. This is the day that the Lord has made, Don't copyright. We shall be glad and rejoice in it. This is the day that the Lord has made. That's got to be copyright free, right? I will rejoice and be glad in it. Dude, I missed that, dude. I miss playing the drums, man. This is the thing. This is it. I miss it, dude. Drums are fun. What's better than with the stream? I'm here for it. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. Man Over the Moon is hilarious. Man Over the Moon. Is that the Jim Carrey one? Oh, man on the moon. Man over the moon. You know what? You know what's stupid, dude? I love Andy Kaufman. And I love Jim Carrey. I don't care, dude. I don't care if like he gave someone a STD or whatever. I will never not love Jim Carrey. I don't care. I don't care how many times if he went to the island. Like I love that dude, man. He could do no wrong in my eyes. I even like the Cable Guy. And I can't believe I haven't seen Man on the Moon. Jim, have you ever toasted a PB&J, Pat Berry and jelly? Hey, come on. Hey, I will be taking no food recommendations from you. Dude, I was out on the street. I was on the street approaching the homeless. I was approaching homeless individuals trying to get them to eat those little blueberry balls. And even the homeless turned me away, bro. I have never toasted PB&J ever in my life, ever. Not even if there's a fire, ever. You know what you know what I used to do, and I didn't know this was. I didn't know this was weird, or like not a thing, until I was with Marilena. If anybody else does this, let me know. This is something that we did in my household when I was a kid. And I just thought everybody does this. What was it that we used? Hold on, I want to make sure I'm not just making something up right here. It was kind of slipping my beanie a little bit. Is that really what it was? It had to be. I just have a hard time like imagining that now, but yeah, that's what it was. So, you know how like a lot of people eat toast, right? And they'll put like peanut butter on it, or they'll put, there's some freakers always put Nutella on it. I don't like Nutella. I don't get it. They'll put jelly, they'll put jam. So when I was a little kid, we would put butter. Well, honestly, when I was a little kid, it was that craze, dude. I can't believe it's not butter. I probably didn't eat real butter till I was like 22. So like last year. So we would get a piece of bread and we would put butter all over it. And then you would toast it. And then when it came out, we would shake like plain old fashioned, like no, I'm just talking straight. Like, what is it? Like the sugar that you would put like, I know there's like 15 different types of sugar. I'm just talking about that white. We would just shake sugar all over it and eat it. So it was butter covered toasted bread, and then we'd put sugar on it. And that's what I would eat like for breakfast. And I was like, this is what people eat for breakfast. I had a lot of sugar when I was younger. Another thing that I would do, like if I would eat like a cereal that wasn't sugary enough, like cornflakes, I would shake sugar in it. I'd put sugar all over the bowl. And then at the end, I would like scoop up the sugar in my spoon with the milk. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. Like when you stir up the sugar in the milk, it's actually drinkable, because otherwise I think milk is disgusting. But has anyone else ever done that? I don't even know what to call it. Is that just like sugar toast? I mean, I suppose I could try it. There's some things that I would never want to try. People talk about like fried ice cream, fried bananas, weird like. But toasted peanut butter and jelly, I don't think I'm against that. James Bishop, recency bias is real. It's insane, dude. It's insane. And that's why this is my favorite donation in the whole stream so far up to this point. Plus bacon. I'm definitely not one of these sweet and savory dudes. I can't. Like, I know, look, people always come after me, and it makes me sad, frankly, because I'm like, dude, these are the people that are out here walking around the world. Um, I will never understand how people could get like a burger and fries and get a milkshake with it. It's like, what? What? They'll get like a spicy chicken sandwich, onion rings, fries, and a milkshake. And I'm like, ugh, how do you mix those things? I need a soda, man. I need some carbonation. Like, sometimes I'll go to a place and I'll eat and I'll drink my soda and all that, and I'll also get a shake. And I'll save it. I'll put it in the fridge, and like 30 minutes later, after I had the meal and I cleared the palate, then I'll have it. But I can't mix it. Ooh, brother. Ooh. Could you imagine? That would be like if you're just eating a big old steak. You just have a steak. And I'm not even talking about later, like for dessert, like 10 minutes later. I'm talking about you're right here, mid-bite with the steak, and then you turn around, and then you just take a bite out of your cheesecake. Cheesecake, and then steak. Cheesecake. It's like, ugh. And some of you are probably drooling right now, wishing that you could have that for lunch. But I think I can't do it, man. If I was bacon makes everything better. I mean, I like bacon, but I like my bacon on the raw side. I like it when it's real chewy. I don't like it when it's too crunchy. I like when it's all soft. Oh, so good. I like it when the fat is like. If I was Mike Mallet, I would incorporate a vampire act into my pre-fight antics because how funny that would be. A cape, some teeth, some lipstick. You know what? I'm glad you brought that up, Melancholy, because I think it's important to talk about like the difference in somebody like Mike Mallet and like Josh Hokett. Because, hey, I'm a casual, I guess. I don't know, whatever. I'm a fan. Mike Mallet turned me into a fan. The dude was so ridiculously polite, respectful, mild-mannered, courteous. He was a gentleman. He was a gentleman. And, I mean, just the polar opposite of what Josh Hokett portrays. And it just shows you, man, like you could like anything and everything. Like Josh Hokett, I mean, I would say, dude, if you ask me my favorite active fighters in the UFC right now, I'm like Volkanovski and Josh Hokett. Like, and Mike Mallet, like, as far as I'm confirmed, I'm not saying he's like on a 25 winning streak or anything like that. Or I'm not even talking about, even though, you know, I should speak on that. The dude's, I mean, from everything that we were able to observe, his mindset, his approach to the game, everything about him seems so poised and so comfortable and, you know, so in control. So I definitely think this guy has mountains of potential. But he's just a likable dude. So, yeah, I mean, if he came in with the cape and did all that stuff, that would be hilarious. You know what? Ironically, I feel like it would make me like him less, though, even though I like when Josh Hokett does it. It's so weird. Faiz Jacobs, man, I'm telling you, start by looking at that guy. He's the most well-known. They would appreciate the support they love. Caposa's corner when he covered it. I got to look into all this, dude. I got to look into all of this. Thank you, man. Thank you for giving me names like this. Hello, Grandmaster. I couldn't watch the card yesterday. Watch WrestleMania. Might be the worst decision of my life. Is the card worth the replay watch? You know what, man? A lot of people were making fun of the card, and I think it was a good card. I think it was a good card. There was definitely some notable finishes. If you already have Paramount, I would definitely say, yeah, man. It seems like that happens a lot. Is that just framing? When we hype up an event like crazy, like the White House back in the day, it was hyped, you know, the more than anything's ever been hyped in the UFC, you know? And then we were disappointed because of the expectation. And then when we have a card where everyone's making fun of it and it looks pathetic, they always end up being bangers. So it's weird. Maybe we just got to frame everything like that. I would watch it, though, dude. I get the best of both worlds, dude. Watch WrestleMania. Watch the replay. Max Bluestein, keep rolling forward, GM. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Thank you, dude. Max Bluestein, I like it. I like to conversate with Max Bluestein. ARGR, where the white women at? Where what? Where the white women at? Wait, is that a typo? Out here talking like DC. Where the white women at? DC said, Lord Stanko, you out here acting like haram. Let me cover that face, Lord. Let me cover your face with my wife's stockings, with my wife's nylons. Could you imagine if the nylons that he was covering Laura Stanko's face with, he took out of his wife's drawer? They're his wife's nylons. That's crazy, dude. He's got his wife's DNA all over Stanko's face. He probably got a kick out of that. He got the best of both worlds. He's like, this is the close I'm going to get to it. I'm not going to talk like that on the Lord's Day, all right? You know how much funnier I would be if I had no morals? What a treat. A stream on a Sunday. Unexpected. Jessica. By everyone here, myself included. It's a treat for me as well. Gotta hit the like, Dojo fam. Yeah, I would appreciate it very much. Please help me out. Please. Someone buy a mug and a magnet. Do I have magnets? Did I make magnets? Treading water could turn you into a beast. Shh. Or dead. or a floater. Happy Sunday, man. Flick. What are you doing? Are you talking about Mexican Muay Thai? Flick. Dude, I miss those days. God bless. Jesus loves you, man. Keep up the good work. Heck yeah.
Don't forget Jesus, people.
Amazing.
Am I right, Miami?
Heck yeah, dude. Appreciate you. Leon Enriquez taking us through all of the stages of grief with my own face. Hola, vatos. What's up, Holland Dance Sock? Just pin all your bills here. We would need an army. I made too many mistakes as a young man that I will live with forever. Oh. It's all right. It's aight. I work deliveries and catering, but boss wants me to design and build stands for food. Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah, man. That's really cool. I mean, it shows that he sees something in you, man, and he knows you're capable. That's really cool. The blood is life. James Bishop testing to see if this counts. Oh, heck yeah. Wait, why wouldn't it count? I wasn't gonna be picky today. I wasn't gonna be stupid and put 50 donations, and I wasn't gonna put like it has to be a certain amount, because I'm gonna have to leave. Jesse Jr. has a sporting event. I'm gonna have to leave at like 12:45 in like 43 minutes. So I was like, I'm just, if people, whatever. I wasn't gonna make it a big deal. Our God is an awesome God, He reigns from heaven. Dude, I used to love that. Star power. Dude, when we hit it big and go viral, one of the first things I'm going to do is I'm going to buy myself a drum set. Dude, I almost made myself cry right now. Oh. Being able to just go do something like that. You know what I mean, Theo? A drum set is a hard thing to have though, cause I'm a very considerate neighbor. Like I would feel weird playing the drums, cause I'd be like, I'm probably bugging the neighbors. Like I have a neighbor that plays the drums, and I could hear them all the time, and I'm like, play it, dude, play it. I like it. Do your thing, man. But I just always feel like I would be bugging somebody. The drums also miss being played by you. Coincidence? It feels good to know. Sonic 4's coming out next year. Dude, I'm hoping Jim Carrey comes out and he's like, everybody, it's okay. Hey, I was just getting ready for a role. This is look, I still have my real face. And then he pulls that thing off and he was just getting ready to do Sonic or something. I hope so, man. He have someone STD. Where's the blood work? I don't know. There's a big story that he was with the lady, and he supposedly gave her one or something like that, and then she actually caused herself to cease to exist anymore. Did you guys know that? Apparently, he had this like tumultuous relationship with some lady, gave her something supposedly, and then she herself. And then the family was gonna like sue him, saying that he ruined her life and gave her a disease, and she was all depressed. I don't know if that's true. I think it was Elaine Bennis. I think she got the STD from riding a tractor in her swimsuit. What's up, Maxime? Dude, Maxime, I feel like I haven't seen you forever, bro. Maxime Taranovsky. Jessica GM, how much do you make for YouTube checks? How much do you make for YouTube checks? Like, how much do they pay me? Are you asking me if I get paid for having a check mark? How much do you make for YouTube checks? Let me see. Where can I see this? Analytics. If you're asking me how much I make when YouTube pays me, let me see if I could access that. Know that I'm your own. Stand by and know that you can go. This is how much. This is what I'm getting paid this month so far. That's what I'm getting paid. I know some people do better. I know some people do worse. I'm not trying to go band for band with you. Some of you might make $1,300 a month, and you're like, bro, I wish I could make $1,400 a month. I wish I could make $1,400 a month. I don't know. You guys came through really big at the end of the month. Remember we did like that telethon last month? So I mean, it was a little better than this, but I mean, this is what I made when all was said and done in March. That's what I made. And then yeah. So I had a conversation with Marilena last night, and she's like, you could make more working at Costco. What are you doing? And yeah, and then we did our taxes, and she's like, now we owe for taxes. I'm like, dude. She's like, you could work at Costco and you won't be gone all night, and you won't be obsessed and depressed and crazy. You know, yup. Those blueberry yogurts are bomb. Hey, Mike Alfieri, did you already eat those before, or did Kaimon turn you on to those? Toasted PB&J's goated the blueberry things I could understand. They're a little more like, they're a little more niche. Yeah, I felt bad, man. Burns might be one of the most likable dudes that's ever been in the UFC. Mike, to touch you means risking my hunger. To stay away means starving in silence. Oh, okay, that's an actual quote from Dracula. To touch you means risking my hunger. To stay away means starving in silence. Hey, is that from like the classic or that new Dracula movie? I heard the new Dracula movie was weird. What was it called? Is that one called Nosferatu? I heard that it was weird and it was like all sensual and everything. Like it was more like an adult film, where like apparently now the vampire doesn't even stab you with his teeth. He stabs you with something else. It's crazy, man. I heard a bunch of ladies talking about it. Dude probably don't even have fangs. Let me fang, bro. I do let you fang. Dang, that's dirty, Adam. That's dirty, bro. 50. 50. Oh my gosh, bro. You did me dirty. That's ridiculous, bro. Are you joking? I literally put them in the bowl, period. I'm pushing it right now, period. Are you going right now? Question mark. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me, dude. Excuse me, I gotta do something annoying. I apologize. Are you joking? Are you joking, dude? Dang, you don't like ramen noodles, James Bishop? That's like a delicacy for me, bro. You know what? I like eating the ramen noodles. I like eating the ramen noodles. Sometimes I eat them. I don't know if you could say raw. They're just not cooked. I like to eat them all crunchy. Sir Charizard. Hey, what's going on? Cinnamon and sugar on toast. Cinnamon? Okay, I like cinnamon. Thank you for being here, Sir Charizard, all the way from across the pond. ARJR. I think I was trying to sound British and I sounded like I was from Alabama. Oh, that's the wrong one, ARJR. Inviting Vorte, 2-time plays, 2x plays. Vorte plays. Thank you, ARJR. Bro, you have some crazy takes, but can't not be sad about Durino. Oh, dude. I mean, you know, I don't know. You're a little bit disrespectful with talking about my takes, but yeah, I am sad. But I think I have truther takes, and sometimes the truth is a little bit hard to swallow, and the truth is stranger than fiction. And a lot of people, it's easy to what did that dude Mark Twain say? Which I don't even necessarily like that dude or care about that dude, but I think he's the one that said something like, it's easier to manipulate people and fool them than to convince them that they're being manipulated and fooled. So it's like you got all these other people out here just tickling your ears all the time, talking papas to you, and then when I come along like a truther, people are like, you're crazy, you're conspiratorial. I'm like, oh, jeez. If my wife ever comes home with grape jelly, we're getting a divorce. You know what I love? I love grape soda. Planet Fitness. Can you wear Crocs? Does anybody know if you could wear Crocs at Planet Fitness? They're gonna be like, bro, you trying to show off them feet, making people uncomfortable, dude. You're trying to feet max on people. Yeah, I'm about to cancel a bunch of stuff too, Jessica. I need to go down the list. I'm gonna cancel like everything I absolutely don't need today. They're getting crazy. Mike Mallet fooled the gym. The antics don't fool me. We will never catch the guy training in the sun. Coincidence. I thought you said the gym, the GM. He'll never be out training in the sun like Conor McGregor running down the street. I still don't get it, bro. What's the thing with Ethan Ewing, Melancholy? I'm lost, bro. Is he how do I say it? Are you saying what I think you're saying? GM, I like how I could never predict whether you like something or not. Keeps me on my chanclas. Never thought you would enjoy Hokit and the vampirish ways of Male. Yeah, liking Josh. Here's the thing though, that look, I'm being serious when I use the word disappointed. I'm very disappointed that people are acting the way they are about Josh Hokit. It tells me that a lot of the general population is not intelligent. You cannot compare what Hokit is doing to Covington or Cejudo or Conor McGregor. Josh Hokit is basically doing the UFC's version of like a Michael Scott. He's doing it from a silly, goofy, childlike innocence, improv class type of angle. He's not going after people's personal lives and their divorce and their family and their children that have illnesses and the color of their children and heartbreaking stuff and crazy and legal issues. He's being a goofball. You know what he's doing? And I heard a podcast. I'm not even going to throw names into this right now. One time I heard a very famous, at the time, crazy famous YouTuber tell this to another YouTuber on the second YouTuber's podcast. So the second YouTuber would make like commentary videos, and he would always make fun of stuff. And he was just roasting stuff all the time. So then the bigger YouTuber came on, and he says, I love what you do. Because even though you're like making fun of other stuff and other people and roasting them, you do it in a way where you've made yourself the butt of the joke. You've crafted it to this perfect way where you're so silly and caricaturish and cartoonish that we can't even be mad at you. It's so goofy. And it's brilliant. Because when Covington did it, he didn't do it that way. He was abrasive, and it made people hate him. Hokit does it in a way, and even when people do think they hate him, they're writing things like too goofy, too corny, and it's like, yes, that's what he's going for. He's not trying to make it seem real like Conor McGregor, where then later he's like, oh, it's just business. He's being a total goofball and doing it in an endearing type of fashion. And the people that are like, no, that's not endearing. I truly hate him. Then it's like, oh, you didn't get it. You thought Andy Kaufman was for real every time you saw him doing something weird too. You don't get stuff like that. It flies over your beanie. You don't get it. You probably can't watch The Office either. It's too deadpan for you. You don't understand what's going on. You're the type of person that needs a laugh track to guide you and let you know what's funny and when. You need the applause sign. So, yeah, I love what Hokit is doing because I see the place it's coming from, and I think it's brilliant. I think it's smart, and you could tell that he's a good guy under it. And Mallet, it's like he's the, because see, Josh Hokit, I see what you're saying, Melancholy. Josh Hokit's the kind of, he's acting like the kind of dude that you would think, I'm always saying I hate that. Be like Lyoto, be like GSP. Just be quiet. Just let the work speak for itself. Be respectful, you know? So it's like, then how do you like Josh? And it's because for everything I just said, he's being smart and playing the game, because even undefeated fighters are getting cut by the UFC if they're not being entertaining. So he's like, well, this is the world I live in. I guess I got to be entertaining. But then you got Mike Mallet that's just like what I've always said I like. He's just like a good, respectable, nice, polite dude. Hopefully he's so ridiculously likable that he doesn't end up getting cut. Hopefully, could you imagine? Could you imagine? Mike Mallet got on the mic. Everybody, grab your urns because I just murdered Gilbert Burns. I made this old man finally retire. His wife's going to find him tomorrow morning hanging from a wire. Could you imagine Mike Mallet? He's like, I had to. Dana was going to fire me. Oh my gosh. Where am I? Wow, the chat just like stupid skipped on me. Sir Charizard, I'm not that guy. Pal. I'm not that guy. Look, I'm notorious. We know this. We have these nights where I have a standout performance. I have these outliers, and I call the fights, and it's like, dang. We forgot that he could call the fights. Last night, I didn't do a good job of calling the fights. I was talking very much so to the chat. But I will say this, Sir Charizard. If you have Paramount, and I said this to someone earlier, watch it. Make some popcorn, make a sandwich, sit down, get some Oreos, watch it. It was a good card. Lots of good finishes. It was one of those nights where I'm talking and blah, 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 and then I'm like, oh, because I hear everybody and it's a crazy knockout, and then I start talking again, oh. So there was a lot of good knockouts, man. Faiz Jacobs versus Trent Girdham was the most recent fight. Both guys talking smack in the build-up. Faiz. Now, I have a stupid question, Adam. This is coming from a place of ignorance, all right? Do they speak English? ARJR. After seeing reality TV with the wife, I told her we were raised wrong. If it wasn't for morals and self-respect, we'd be millionaires. Yeah, man. Yeah, dude. Yeah. And I know we're not exactly the same age, but I feel like something kind of changed in the Matrix for people that were born like after 2000, you know. And I'm not trying to disrespect anyone in here that was born after the year 2000. I feel like you guys do that yourself. No, I'm just kidding. I'm playing. James Bishop, hot take. Gilbert Burns was never that guy. You know, Gilbert Burns, unfortunately, man, he had a couple, was it Usman? That he had a couple, like, I mean, they were brief, man, but he had a couple good moments against Usman. They got me excited because I couldn't stand Usman. I couldn't stand that dude. Whether or not I put respect on his name, I still couldn't stand him. And I like Burns a lot, but yeah, he wasn't, dude. He wasn't. I always wanted him to be that guy, but he was one of those bridesmaids types of dudes, man. And I hate it because he's such a good dude. I know, Rhinos. I'm acting up right now. I'm being a workaholic, bro. Can you? You should be able to like the stream. Considerate neighbor. Add that to the list of things we have in common. I refuse to be in dude, my family gets irritated with me sometimes. Like, if we're in a restaurant, I'm like, look, I don't want to give the wrong impression. I'm not coming in here like Major Payne, you know, trying to be like a drill sergeant or anything. But like, if we're in a restaurant, if I ever feel like we have a moment where someone's like laughing like too loud, I kind of got distracted and thought we were at home for a moment, or someone's talking or being too loud, I'm like, hey, all these people didn't come to hear us talk and laugh, right? I'm not trying to make them scared and walk on eggshells and act like we're in a library or anything like that. But at the same time, it's like, these people didn't come here and pay money to be here and, you know, have a night out just to hear us laughing and talking, right? Now, can we all laugh and talk? And yes, let's all do it kind of but when we're like, then it's like, okay, you know. So, and then like, I don't know. Like I'm always... Yeah, I'm the same, and it's probably to a fault, dude, where sometimes I become a wet blanket, but I'm always just like, I was raised to be like very, very considerate. I love when Kai Kara France does that face thing. You gotta be joking, dude. You gotta be joking. Are you serious? I've never, ever, ever, ever heard anyone speak positive about that cringy face thing. I always only hear people talk papas about it. I didn't know anybody actually liked that. That's wild, dude. Marloca. Thank you. Looking like Valentine's Day in here. Thank you, Marloca. Billy the Kidder, Man on the Moon next, movie night. Oh, well, Billy the Kid. You know what? We should. Dang it, that's a good movie. However, the next movie is The Exorcist. The Exorcist. Um, I don't know if that would help El Tronado. You're making a little more than a social security check, GM. I know, dude. Trust me, I've heard that from Marilena. Trust me, bro. Oh, dude. I didn't realize how far behind I am, man. Oh yeah, Marilena does all that. Marilena is like a brainiac. She majored in business and accounting. She's like super smart. She does, yeah. She ain't gonna miss anything like that. She's on top of that stuff for sure. I'm driving down the strip right now in Las Vegas. There's a group of motorcycle dudes, and they all have a shirt on that says "You're prettier when you're quiet." Dang. Super chat should be considered a tip. Hey, that's pretty brilliant, dude. That's pretty brilliant. I like that, dude. I like that loophole, dude. Dracula Untold. Dang, there's so many, aren't there? I never even heard of that one. I just wish you could be making $4,000 a month and an additional $2,000 in donations, and that would be something. But I also understand that it's different with supporting a whole family. Yeah, I mean, dude, if 4,000 plus 2,000, well, dude, if I was making $6,000 a month, I'd feel rich, dude. I would feel rich. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I wish it was as simple as being like 6,000 a month. All right, boom. Put it on Patreon or something. Hey, let's get to 6K a month, and then I could do this forever. But that is, I want to throw up. Even having just said that, I want to throw up. And that's why I'm trying to do the VODs and get the AdSense going. Because I don't want this dynamic to be like, hey guys, come on, let's hang out, let's stream, and let's have fun together. As long as you pay me, throw money at me, and then we'll have fun together. That's gross, dude. I'm going to be showing you my toes tomorrow. That's disgusting, man. Unless you want me to. Let's see. Yeah, I'm writing off as much. Everything that's possible is being written off, James. Yeah, I just don't make enough. I got a dip soon, but I just want to say, I think if you keep doing those videos like you've been doing, you're going to pop off for real. Thank you, Tom Bout. I'm trying to be positive and optimistic. I just felt like I was finally like, I'm doing it. I literally did Monday. I did Monday with the hit show, the Moss and Jesse show, the last 2 Mondays, and then Tuesday through Friday, uploading my own videos. And I've been consistent. I've been streaming. I've been nonstop. And now I'm like, okay, starting this next week, I'm gonna do the VODs and the stream same day. I'm gonna be more prolific than ever. And then this hits me, and it's like, well, maybe I'm gonna be on Indeed.com tomorrow instead. You know what? I'm not hireable anyway, so I don't even know if we're in any danger of me getting a job. What am I gonna show them on my resume? YouTuber. But thank you, Tom Bow. I'm gonna try my best. Dude, I will eat ramen noodles, dude. Especially if I only eat the chicken ones. The chicken ones are oof, and then they got these spicy chicken ones, and then I like to squeeze a little bit of lemon in it. Oh my gosh! If like say I want to sit down and watch a movie, I'll grab a cup of noodles, dude. I'll do that for fun, bro.
Soda, we don't care about the algorithm. Soda.
We don't care about the algorithm.
soda, soda.
The only fight to make is Conor and Colby. I'd watch it. I'm Canadian, and I think Mike Mallet is the Canadian Ian Gary. Now, my gut reaction, because I'm so used to everybody hating Ian Gary, I think that's an insult. I think you're saying Mike Mallet is as hated as Ian Gary and he's awful and unlikable and cringy. Or are you someone that likes Ian Gary and you're saying he's like the savior of Canada and he's the hero? And I don't know. I'm so used to hearing only negative speak of Ian Gary. Marloca, Jessica, you guys are with me at Pomona Fairplex in Cali. I'm sitting enjoying puras chuladas, classic cars, trucks. Best part, I have you guys in my ear. Wow, she got the best visual, the best audio. I love it. I love it, and I'm also jealous. It's a weird feeling. It's a weird blend of emotions. Ethan Ewing's got that psycho energy. He's to compose himself. He's too composed, if you catch my drift. And before you get at me, my radar's on point, so don't. Hey, yeah, Melancholy. Remember I told you before, that's what the dude said? That's how the dude diagnosed me that I used to work and sell cars with. He said I was like that dude from the movie Falling Down, where I seem too composed. He's like, nah, I'm not buying it, dude. You're one of those dudes that's burying stuff deep down inside, and you're going to pop off one day. Like that dude from Falling Down. He's like, I'm not buying your act, dude. Nobody's that calm and nice. I remember when he was telling me that in front of everybody, I was like, I'm a nice guy. Yeah, it's just people just, I don't know, people hate what's so darn likable, man. People just look for any reason. Marloca, celebrating Valentine's Day all year long. Immortal Mind, GM, keep pushing, brother. MMA needs you. Thank you, Immortal Mind. It's been so nice. It's been flattering. It's been since I started making those videos the last couple weeks. I've had a lot of people come back. They'd be like, dude, you're back. And I didn't know you're making videos anymore. And like, just, man, seeing people say stuff along the lines of MMA needs you. We need you here. We missed you. We like this in the community. It's like, man, it makes me feel good to feel like I'm truly filling some type of role, filling some type of space that some people seem to like. It means a lot, man. Thank you, Immortal Mind. Billy the Kidder, mañana. Wait, what's mañana? What happened mañana? Let me get my zoot suit. Said Laura Stanko. Think of the dumbest person you know. That person is smart compared to the sea of knuckleheads out there. Maybe El Tranado. I'm so ridiculously terrified to try to go in a different direction, though, dude. Start all over. GM, you should start a channel just giving your takes on general news, pop culture, niche stuff, like whatever you think is interesting. I think people are attracted to your personality and talents. I really appreciate that, man. That's a huge compliment. But it's the same problem I've talked about before. I literally just don't care about anything. I don't care about anything, bro. So, like, hold up. So, like, if something's going on in the world, if there's some kind of beef between countries or whatever, I'm like, I don't care. If something happens with some celebrity and some crazy news is going on, I'm like, I don't care. If there's some kind of attack or if something's happening with some sports team or some YouTuber did something, I'm like, yeah, I'm not surprised. I don't want to be fake, you know? It's hard. Like, I just don't care about anything. When I started this channel, it's like I like being funny and I like martial arts. It's just hard for me to care about anything else, dude. But I that's a huge compliment, and I appreciate that. And believe me, I've thought about it to do like my own version of like Abba and Preach. But it's like, man, dude, I've done it. I've watched Abba and Preach videos. I've actively watched them thinking like, okay, how would I do this? Trying to get mentally prepared so that I could do it. And I'm like, I don't care. I watch a video about some lady they did a video about or some whatever. And I'm like, I wouldn't know the first thing to say. I don't know, man. I gotta make myself like something. Maybe I gotta talk about food or something. They speak English, both fighters. Commentary and promos are English. Heck yeah. And they have subtitles if they're not. Heck yeah. English is one of the 13 languages in South Africa. Heck yeah, dude. Marloca with that cute, magnanimous, little exuberant fox holding that heart up, reminding me of the Valentine's Day theme, trying to wipe that ugly, disgusting memory of that possum out of my brain for all eternity. Thank you, little fox. I'm gonna have to walk out of here in like 3 minutes. I gotta go to Jesse Jr.'s thing. What's up, Joel, dude? Joel, I miss you, Joel. Jessica, it was requested. It was requested by somebody, and I've already been. I'll be honest with you. I've never watched that movie from start to finish. Never. I've seen pretty good amount of clips. I've never watched it, and I want to watch it because I want to get a good understanding of what's in there, because I'm looking forward to making content around what Ricky Gervais was saying about how parts of that movie led him to atheism. And I'm like, okay, let me see what this guy's talking about. A Hollywood movie led you to atheism, huh? That's what it takes? Let me get some context here. ARJR. Kiss from a rose on the string. La, la. I'm so far behind, dude. Grandmasters. Shoot. YouTube doesn't pay you that much. That's what you make from your followers' donations. If that was ad revenue and views, not donations, would be different. Oh yeah, it'd be even lower. Oh yeah. This is super chats, memberships, whatever. That's yeah. This one too. See the thing here with this one, the March. That's when it was all said and done. So this will let you know, like, if you have any questions about April, March is when it was all said and done. That was super chats, donations, stickers, AdSense. That's everything, bro. Heck yeah, Jericho Forerunner. I swear one of these days, I thought about watching Fallout the other day. I thought of you, bro. One of these days, I'm going to be able to report back to you, dude. Thanks for being here, man. Plus 7,000. Wait, what? Michael Crawford. He threw down 10 big ones. He says plus 7,000. I appreciate it, man. In spirit, in thought, right? Was it the thought that counts? I appreciate that, dude. I appreciate that. Heck yeah, Michael Crawford. Thank you for doing your thing, man. Only negative speak is accepted when talking about Ian Gary. 6K a month and we'd be living with edited videos. Glory. Yeah, dude. If I was making fast stacks, I would be I would definitely be, you know what? I've said it forever. I would not want to pay anybody to do anything because it's too weird. I'm too much of a control freak and I don't want things to get weird. I've worked with people I know before. It gets weird. No matter what the intentions are, it gets weird. But and I don't think I would do it externally. Like the homie Alejandro, the Voto Studios homie, he owns and runs a video production company. I would pay him. I would ask him if he has the resources, if one of his guys could do it. If I was making fat stacks, I would enlist Voto Studios help, and I would have them make shorts for me and just kick out shorts and clips. Just clip farm everything. That's how people make it now. That's how people make it. All these people that you think are going viral organically and you watch their content and you're like, they're not even that good. They're not even entertaining. They're not even that funny. They're clip farming. They're going to websites like WAP, WHOP. There's a ton of websites where you can pay people to clip farm your content, and then it comes from all these different sources, and everyone thinks that you're famous and viral, thinking all these people are organically clipping you. They pay them. They pay them. That's what Clavicular does. That's what Aiden Ross does. That's what everybody does. When you see them popping up and everyone's clipping their stuff and it looks like they're famous, oh, they must love them. They're getting paid. So I'd pay people. And then I don't know if I don't think I'd ever pay anybody to do my full-length edited videos. Those got to be me. They've got to be me. They've got to be me. They have to be me to have that touch, you know? They've got the Midas touch. Everything they touch fails miserably. YouTube has to just be a feeder to your real money maker. Feed content on Patreon. You're welcome, man. You're absolutely my favorite person in the MMA space. I'm working right now, but listening still. Immortal Mind, I appreciate you, dude. There's a lot of people in the MMA space, so that to be told that I'm a favorite makes me feel very good, bro. Thank you. That's a big compliment. Thank you, bro. What about police body cam reacts? Dude, you know what I do like? I'm kind of a weirdo, dude. You know what I do binge and I am super fascinated by? I'll watch, you know, like those Ewu videos? I'll watch videos nonstop of like people that killed their whole family, or like some girl that killed her boyfriend and they found his body in the trunk, or like different shootings and high speed, you know, the cop pulled this dude over, then they started fighting. Like I'm fascinated by those videos. So maybe I could talk about stuff like that. ARJR, here's an idea. How about when you do a goal, you sign a bill to it? Sign a bill to it? I believe the community could get behind something like that. That feels so gross, dude. I mean, I love the support behind it, you know, but wow, being on my side of things, it feels gross, dude.
Am I right, Miami?
Shoot, man. Shoot. I mean, I guess I have no pride, or, you know, I have no shame. I think at this point you can't, dude. If you're gonna live the life I've chosen, I don't think you can, dude. I think you might be right. I'm gonna put to save my marriage. I wonder if the possum was just plain dead. They do that. Oh. That's hilarious, bro. That's hilarious. I should go back and check where I chucked it to. Bro, you're considerate and caring? The masking you have going on is some neurodivergence, from my opinion. Ewing is masking, wanting to go full Mike Mallet on everyone. Dang, you know what? I'm going to screenshot that and look into that. I'm going to let Google diagnose me. That's interesting, bro. Mike Mallet. ARJR. Full Mike Mallet. Never go full Mike Mallet. Robert Lambert was just blessed. Robert Lambert was just blessed by ARJR. Thank you, dude. And then Marloca said, I'm going to bless somebody too. I ain't going to let ARJR be the only one blessing people in here on a Sunday, the day of blessings. Do you have any idea how hyping videos works on YouTube? Seems like it just randomly pops up as an option. The only thing I do know about hyping is that apparently you only get so many a week, or you know what? How does, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to leave right now. How does hyping work on YouTube? YouTube Hype is a feature allowing viewers to boost videos from emerging creators from 500 to 500,000 subscribers to a dedicated hype leaderboard, increasing visibility beyond subscribers. So when you hype a video, it helps it to reach people that aren't subscribers. It helps to get seen by more people. Viewers can hype videos up to 3 times weekly within 7 days of upload. Okay, so you only get 3 a week. And it's only on videos that haven't been up past 7 days. With smaller channels receiving higher point bonuses to promote discovery. Wow. Users generally get 3 free hypes per week, which reset on Mondays. I forgot about that. That's so pathetic, bro. And it emphasized free. I forgot you can buy more hypes. That's so disgusting, man. So it's just, I guess you run out and it only works on fresh videos and it helps the videos get seen by more people. It's like, hey, YouTube, why don't you just listen to the comments? If it seems like people like it and they're saying good things, put it out there. Why do you have to try to gamify and manipulate everything? Congratulations, AJ Mash, for getting that membership from Marloca. But thank you for even caring about hyping, Samson. By the way, you're my favorite MMA YouTuber too.
Flow goes deep like the ocean.
Whose hot dog is this?
Burn so hard, grab the lotion.
What the?
Might hit the 3-wheel motion.
Amazing.
Cause I'm sipping on this green tea potion.
You ever seen a grown man naked?
Thank you, dude. Thank you, man. Thank you, Samson. I appreciate you, man. You're like my dad. He just watches detective shows, just killings and whatnot, and how murders are solved. Yeah, dude. I don't know why. I'm fascinated by that stuff. I remember when I was a little kid, my tia had it was like a whole collection. It was like, I was on the, I could have been a serial killer, dude. Who knows how many steps away. She had a whole collection of all these different serial killers. It was like an encyclopedia. This was before the internet. And it had Al Bundy. It had Jeffrey Dahmer. It had Richard Ramirez. It had everybody. And it would show all these gruesome photos in the books. And it showed all their victims and all the things they did. And it would talk about it was like Wikipedia in book form, you know? And it would show how they were raised and their upbringing, all the things they did and all the court hearings, and show all these photos. And then she had another one. It was all these books about the Holocaust, and it would show all these bodies and Hitler and the Nazis and all the camps and all these bodies piled up. And I was just seeing all that when I was 7 years old. And then I'd go watch Faces of Death. I was like, dang, man, what the heck? What was going on, man? Bro, you would kill it on the true crime. No pun intended. I'd be your first subscriber. Check out Sword and Scale if you haven't. They're incredible. Dang it, man. Sick in the beanie. That's actually kind of getting the wheels turning for me, man. ARJR, I understand, but if we want you to continue, we must also pay for the service you provide. These are the people I'm dealing with. Look at this, man.
Amazing.
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. And just like Jiri with the mercy, I will make an appointment with the doctor, and I will have any remnants of shame left within my body physically removed by my primary physician. And if he's busy, I'll have it done by my secondary physician. Thank you, man. Is it not common in non-white households to get diagnosed for neurodivergence? Dude, we won't even go to the doctor. Like, you know how many years I've been telling Marilena, I ain't gonna go to the doctor. They might tell me something's wrong with me. That's like a. I mean, I know there's probably outliers here, but that's kind of like a Mexican thing. You think I'm gonna go to the doctor just so that dude could be judgmental and try to tell me there's something wrong with me? Tell him to mind his own business. I always hype one of your videos 3 times. You're the best, dude. 3 times Max Bluestein. And I love. Thank you, dude. Mexican martial arts has my hypes exclusively. You guys are too good to me.
This isn't a career. This is an opportunity.
Yeah, cop cams can cover every situation or vibe. You could do a series about Mexican history or culture, maybe even cuisine, and you gain more Hispanic. And then I hate Mexican food. That's funny. Cover the Mexicans that don't cover Spanish, that don't speak Spanish. You know why? Wait, what is that from? What's up, Drew? You know why? I hate it when I don't get the reference. I feel so dumb. And then when you explain it, I'm like, oh yeah, I should have known that. ARJR. Blessings. Oh, Samson the Current. Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. Samson, I don't know if you've ever been a member, but there is what we affectionately refer to in this community as a buttload of content on the members only tab. There's so much stuff back there for you to scope out. You and Guru, the only 2 MMA guys I watch nowadays, the Rhinos. Thank you, bro. Thank you, the Rhinos. I appreciate that. I'm in impressive company there. Thank you, bro. Immortal Mind has been a member for 1 month, a $4.99 squad. Been hyping your vids every chance I get. Don't know what it does either, but yeah, man, we out here trying. I appreciate it, man. We're trying from every angle, dude. We're trying from every angle. I guess we got a little bit of a better understanding of it now. I didn't know that it did that. I didn't know it shows it to more people. But thank you, man. Thank you for being a member. ARJRGM putting in the unexpected OT on a Sunday afternoon. Let's go. Yeah, it was unexpected for sure. It was unexpected. The conversation that I had with Marilena last night was unexpected. The conversation we had this morning was unexpected. The conversation we had this afternoon was... I'm glad that you guys are here. I thought there was going to be like 4 people here, including myself. Maybe you could reach out to Hokit and get an interview. People are interested in him. You know what's... I told you guys this the other night. I almost DM'd him the night before the fight. I almost DM'd him and said... I was going to say something... obviously, I was going to say something else of some substance. It wasn't just going to be this. But I was going to say something along the lines of... I made it a point to message you tonight so that you could see... Because I knew he was going to win. And I was going to say, I'm messaging you tonight so that you're not going to think I'm one of these bandwagoners hopping on after you win. I'm putting this in print tonight to let you know that I already knew what was up. But I was like, I'm not going to, on the off chance that he even saw, I was like, there's no way. I'm not going to distract this dude with anything. I'm not going to send him a meme. I'm not going to like one of his videos. I'm not going to send him a message. I'm not going to do anything to get, I'm not going to bother this guy on the eve of the most important day of his life. And I was like, he'll see that I've been making videos about him if necessary. It's recorded. But just the way that my brain works, it's like, I wish I would have reached out to him like a month ago, you know? Because now it's like, of course everybody's trying. Dude's going to be on the biggest UFC card ever of all time. He's going to be on the White House card. I'm just going to be another punk trying to write off of his name. It's like, I can't do that now. It's too late. I love true crime stuff. Let's go. Yeah, we got a bunch of sickos in here. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Oh. No, dude, it's definitely not coming. Yeah, I do have to go, Sir Charizard. I definitely have to go. I'm going to have to leave right now. I saw a couple of notifications come through on my phone. Let me just make sure. I think a diagnosis has helped me in my relationship, work-life relationship with myself. Just throwing that out there. I'm done. No, I mean, I agree on a level, you know, like on like if I was going to be healthy, responsible, you know, on that level, a healthy, responsible person, I could see that making sense. I could see that making sense. There's just a lot of other things that muddy the waters, you know. But yeah, I respect that. What happened to the cooking videos? I literally just had a conversation earlier today with a YouTuber friend, and they were telling me how they uploaded something that wasn't related to what they normally upload, and how it just tanked. And I was like, yep, stupid YouTube. Of course, YouTube strikes again. They put baby in the corner. YouTube forces you to stay in your niche, and they're like, stay there. Don't think you're going anywhere. We have you carved out. We think we fine-tuned what we want your channel to be, what we're okay with your channel being, and you stay there. You stay put, you stay there, you keep a smile on your face, and you shut your mouth. And that's all they, and if you try to mix it up and do something different, bro, when I started doing gaming videos on this channel and cooking videos and this and that, everything went out of whack, bro. That stuff I might have to do like on Patreon or something, or on the membership. Oh, dang it. I don't think I've seen what happens in Vegas? Is that the movie with Ashton Kutcher? What happens in Vegas? It is. I'm kind of embarrassed that I knew that. Dang. Heck, I feel really bad. Resident Alien Invasion. I feel really bad, bro. I feel really bad because I'm literally going to sign off right now. I'm literally about to dip out. Kind of, bro. Not really. Wait, what do you mean? What did we last talk about? What do you mean by sorted out? I still don't really have merch like on hand. If that's what you mean, because people ask me that a lot. I don't have my own merch. I have to order. For example, I was telling Marilena the other day, I think I'm gonna have to order a couple shirts because I need some new shirts and I don't have my own merch. I have to buy it just like you guys do. ARJR, thank you for another membership. Thank you for, oh dang, you actually blessed the Resident Alien Invasion. Heck yeah, man. Coco Bolo? What the heck? Coco Bolo? Love, bro, keep your confidence and tell Marilena you're just waiting for the rest of your fans to find you. Dude, she literally brought that up. She literally brought that up against me, dude. Because I've said that to her I don't know how many times. That, like, it's not like people hate it and talk papas and tell me to delete myself and all that. It's just I need to get broadcast to more people. I need to get in front of more people. And, you know, she's heard it all. She's like, well, I know you've been saying that since I'm, yeah. She's heard it all, dude. She's heard it all. She's immune. Oh, what the heck? You're in Austin? You going to go on Kill Tony or what? You're going to go to the mothership? You should start a public Patreon. Go of 4,000 a month and let it be known on the VODs. Tell everybody if they enjoy the vids and want to. Don't you guys, like, tell me your personal opinion. Do you guys feel like that would be gross, though? To be like, here's my number. And then I feel like people would see that and be like, what the heck? Why do you think you need $4,000 a month? I only make $3,000 a month. You need $4,000? What do you need $4,000 for? Then they start sizing me up. And I get all in my beanie about it. Like, I can't. I feel like it would mess me up, man. Can you do public goals on there? I'm going to have to check. But here's the thing. If I tell people, hey, if you want me to be able to keep making these, you know, support right here. And then if they don't, and I'm just so obsessive and I can't quit, they're like, well, look, he's not quitting anyway. We don't gotta support. Look, he's still doing it. He's trying to give us ultimatums or whatever, acting like he's gonna have to leave if we don't pay. He's still doing it. So obviously it wasn't for real. So it's like I overthink it, dude. I'll watch any content you make, Grandmaster. Even got my girl watching. Heck yeah, dude. When people got the ladies watching, that's a different kind of level that I thought that we would never achieve, bro. That's a different kind of level. I appreciate that. And I appreciate that, Mrs. Immortal Mind, if you're out there, if you see this. I really appreciate that. That's something that I never thought would be a possibility. I thought they were always going to be like, turn that off. Just mention at the end of every VOD, like it's a sponsored ad. For real, huh? Just treat it like my sponsor. I'm self-sponsored. Signed up for the kill. Oh, you go sign up every week? Oh, snap. I'm going to have to come out of pocket for you, huh? If I come out of pocket for you, will you promise every time you go sign up for Kill Tony to wear it? Will you promise? Will you index finger promise me? This must have been asked, but have you looked for jobs in the entertainment sector? Oh, yeah. I used to have an agent and a manager. I had an agent out of Studio City, and I would go on auditions. I gave up on it way too soon. I never landed anything from those auditions because they would call me. They would email me. Actually, it wasn't phone calls. They would email me or text at like 8 p.m. and be like, "Hey, we need you in Burbank at 8 a.m. in the morning." And I was like, "I have a job in Fresno." And like just spur of the moment all the time. Hey, we have this thing. We need you to be in Santa Monica at 9:30 a.m. And I'm like, I have a job. So, you know, I couldn't be taking off days all the time at my full-time job. And I was like, I got to tap out. I couldn't do it. And then I was on this website called backstage.com. And I'm actually in a couple movies. But I'm like the most I'm like the most extra you've ever seen. I didn't even have lines or anything. But I've recently been thinking a lot about getting back on there. Because honestly, look, it's turned into something else. And we have a community now that as far as I'm confirmed, I'm never going to leave nor forsake. Like if I'm out coming in movies, if I'm coming out in, you know, if me and Flaco are coming out in the Grandmaster and Flaco Diaries, you know, Volume 7, I'm still going to be like, hey, we got to stream tonight. Let's go. Like that's just, it's part of it now, you know. But YouTube was always supposed to be a stepping stone. I wanted to make TV shows. I wanted to be in movies and stuff like that. I absolutely wanted to get into that sector, but you know, what a thing to crack, you know? But I was thinking about it recently. I might get back on that website and put a reel up there or something to see if I could get some work. I don't find that gross, but I don't know what the business etiquette is for that. Yeah. There might be some term for it that's equivalent to gross, I guess. Clearly, you're so talented at entertainment. Maybe you'd be better off without the pressure of everything relying on you. Yeah, dude, I can't tell you how many times I thought, you know how easy it would be if I didn't try it, like everything wasn't on, if I didn't have the whole weight of everything on my beanie. And it was just like, wait a minute, I could just show up and read some lines? Dude, I'm so jealous of people that do that. They don't write, they don't plan, they don't research, they don't edit. They just show up, eat some food off the craft services table, and read lines? Anybody could do that. I could do that. I would do that in a second if I was able to. Burns retiring gave Luca his strength back. What's gross about making an honest living? I guess I just feel bad. I I think it's because of this relationship, this dynamic that we've formulated, you know, as the person that makes the videos and the viewers, and this cool dynamic that we have. It's like, hey guys, also pony up. It's like, could you imagine if your friend called you and he's like, hey, let's go bowling, let's go hang out, we're gonna go get some pizza after, let's hang out, let's have a good night. All right, but I'm gonna need $50 from you. 50, like, you gotta pay me to hang out. You knew that, right? That just brother.
You ever seen a grown man naked?
That's the part that it's just, I gotta figure out how to navigate that. You could do it like this. Today's life pays for the lights. Today's life pays for the car note. Then the lane. Oh, you know what? I kind of like that, man. Look at, if you guys, here's the odd thing. The people that are talking about this are the people that actually support me. So I probably should be listening to them because they're the ones that care enough to keep this thing going anyway. I'm a just buy one, dog, no promises. Sometimes laundry's late. I respect the honesty, bro. I respect that. All right, cool. If I was a manager of any kind of company in need of social media content, I'd have wanted you in that position. Shoot, man. I appreciate that, man. I'm actually doing social media content for a local company here in the Fresno area. And I was thinking, I think I need to try to pick up a couple more companies to help that money add up, take the pressure off. But I really appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Those videos are fun. They're these silly videos, and they're fun. They're easy to do. Oh, I mean, okay, if that's what you're talking about, Diego, well, dude, I mean, look no further. I did, dude. I kind of forgot what we were talking about, Resident Alien. I apologize. Here's the link right here, dude. This is the link. I completely forgot. I finally switched. There's not only the merch that was there before from the other website. This is the 10-year anniversary of the Mexican martial arts. We started in March of 2016, and now I have some 10-year anniversary merch on there too. So whatever you like on there, bro, it's all there now. The new ways to get Rose in entertainment is just through social media networking, like Stavros, how Kai is getting into Hollywood, working with Emma Stone. What? Shoot, man, did he just hit him up on the DMs or what? When I make art, I'm like, oh, you like this? This is the cost. When I go to work, I'm like, it's going to cost you this much an hour. You're right, dude. I guess I just shortchange myself because it's like, this ain't a real job. I'm just playing around here. You're right, man. When we get to edit a video for the White House card, I think it will do numbers, or the MVP card. Shoot, man. I don't know, maybe when I could actually show Marilena that we're going to be able to pay everything before April's over. I can't dedicate hours to editing a video when I can't even do that, bro. I'll try, man. I really will. When we eventually watch your movie for movie night day. The ultimate movie night, bro. Athlete of the year. I sold a couple cars to somebody that used to do that, and it definitely got me interested, bro, but I don't even have anything to do that with. You got to have something up front, you know? I think you should divest from this idea that your relationship with the viewer is something to sort of preserve. Yeah. You're right, bro. I'm the one that's making it parasocial, right? I'm the one that's making it weird now. I'm projecting onto you guys. Your viewer is whoever vibes with your humor, your content, which you'll have in an entertainment sector job too. You're right, bro. I'm just going to be a villain. I'm going to be like, what? You want a picture? No. You want an autograph? Get out of my face. I'm just kidding. You're right, though, bro. You're completely right. ARJR. You guys are really, you're making me bold. You guys are making me bold today. I got all my Francisco Costa has been blessed by ARJR. Thank you, dude. Thank you. for coming through. Unwritten trade, you can't do this for free. Unfortunately, your wages subsist from people's kindness. That's what's screwing your mind up, but you need to get that shame removal appointment soon. But yeah. I'm screenshotting that right now. I'm going to return to that. I'm going to return to these words, bro. Thank you. I really can't tell you how much you guys are motivating and like kind of hyping me up right now. Amping me up. I recently read the book of Matthew during Lent. I would ask you, GM, to meditate on Matthew 7. Let me write that down. Matthew 7. Matthew 7. Isn't that Oh, this is going to drive me crazy. Matthew 7. Isn't that Dude, I'm so annoyed right now. Matthew 7. I should know this. I know I'm going to be annoyed as soon as I see it. I'm not going to really get into it right now because I want to do it justice and really sit with it, you know. But, okay. Yeah, it's one of those ones that people often take out of context. And it's like, no, you're actually supposed to do that. If you read a few more verses, it actually gives some context to. But yeah, you're completely. Wow. Oh, but you must be talking about where starting in verse 7. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Thank you, Jessica. Jeez. You know what? I actually preached a message on that years ago. It was actually on prayer. And one of the excerpts was obviously Matthew 7. So I'm full of it, aren't I? Thank you. Thank you, Jessica. This is your work, homie. It's like when someone goes out to eat, has to pay for the experience. They don't get mad about it. Thank you, man. Hey, I'm just crazy, huh? Because all of you guys in here are like unanimously all saying the same thing. I'm going to go on my Patreon later. I'm going to be like, 50 G's, baby. Give me 50 G's. Wow. How much should I put on Patreon? How much should I put as the goal every month? What do you guys think? What do you think I should put as my goal? What do you think is not disgusting? Because see, if I wanted to be funny and silly about it and stupid and I put like 25,000, then everyone would be like, oh, he's doing a thing. Real funny. And then they just move on. What do you think would be a realistic one that wouldn't feel gross, but that's also significant enough for me to actually live off of it? What do you guys think would be respectable and not exaggerated? They appreciate having a good restaurant to go to. You know. Yes. Yup, Jessica. Yup. You are a member, me Rocket. What you talking about? What you talking about? Yes, I need to check my phone. I've seen things coming through and I didn't want to ignore people, but I was just so like dangerous. Let me catch up in the chat real quick. Get a street team and start slapping stickers on stops. I always fear doing stuff like that because I'm like, isn't that like, you could get so many fines for that, can't you? And then if I put Mexican martial arts everywhere, they'll know how to find me, right? You just got to make it feel like a routine, normal thing to ask to get paid. Asking, you shall receive. Closed mouths don't get fed. Ooh, closed mouths don't get fed. I like that, bro. I like that, bro. Are we all ready for a communist revolution now with the internet? I told Marilena the other day, man, I kind of wish that we were just communists. Then we could just, like, have our fair share and wouldn't have to, like, obsess and work so hard. Something about measuring. 4,000, 10,000, 4,000, 10,000. Do I hear 15,000? 15,000. So we got 4,000 and we got 10,000. Start lower to make it feel more attainable. Oh, that's the end goal. Okay. People flourish with the full support and faith from their loved ones. YouTube is a gamble, a bit like MMA. Most fighters can't live on 24K every night. I know, dude. You're right, dude. I kind of feel like an MMA fighter. It's just this life of sacrifice and discipline, and you're just scraping by, and people think that you made it just because they see you, and it's like, bro, you're doing better than I am. Why do I always say this? Why do I also say this? Because I still struggle to ask for things when I lack resources. It's actually a skill. I could be drowning and I don't reach out for help. The world is better when you get out. I really appreciate that. And you know what? I really have. I have a. It's kind of like a thing that I really observe a lot. When like it's a thing that I don't know if I feel like some people think like this and some people don't, and this is something that I always notice, like, out in life when people are a certain way or have their own experiences and deal and struggle with certain things. I think in a big way it's like a blessing in disguise, because now they, with that firsthand experience, can minister to others and be a blessing to them and speak up to them about those things. And so I really appreciate you having those experiences and then using them to be a blessing to me. Thank you. So it's, it's not in vain. It's being a blessing to me now. But your possible ceiling dwarfs most of our... you know how many times I've told that to Marilena? And I'm like, but the potential, I put in a decade. It has to go somewhere. I can't give up now. She's like, I've been hearing that for 10 years. I just want you, John. Hey, too slick. I caught up, bro. It took me 107 minutes, but I caught up. Now, it looks like people have been being generous here in the PayPal, and I wanna show them some love and respect here. I want to show them some love and respect. Oh shoot, my phone's about to die. What the heck? Come on, dude. Stop playing around. Shoot. Oh no, dude. This is what you were doing. Oh my gosh. Marilena starts complaining if she ever even has to drive my car somewhere that her back hurts because it's like so low to the ground. I can't even imagine, dude, being in this position forever. Oh my gosh. All the fire just raining down on you. Oh my gosh, bro. That's messed up, dude. I really, really want to make sure I'm not missing anything here. Marloca just dropped 50 big ones. Marloca just dropped 50 big ones in the PayPal. She says, Primo, let's go. Enjoy the family sending hugs.
Cause I'm sipping on this green tea potion.
Thank you, Marloca. Thank you for being a blessing. Thank you for helping me out in this time of extreme need before I get rich from putting a gigantic goal on Patreon. I'll always remember that you were here before I made it big on Patreon. Thank you, Marloca. Thank you very much. I hope that you enjoy your day out there. Con chuladas y enchiladas y tostadas. I hope you have a wonderful time out there. Thank you for being a blessing to me. Thank you so much for keeping this train a moving. ARJR just slapped down 81 big ones. 81 And he says for the OT. For the OT. And you know what? He did the same thing last night after the stream. This dude is out there sweating. He's out there with that fire raining down on him. He's making that money. He's going, shoop. He's just handing it off like I'm his little running back. He's just handing it off like that, like if I did that. Like if I laid down on those pipes hurting my back and having fire shot at my face. I did no such thing. But this man just decided that he was going to be a blessing. 81 big ones, and he did the same thing. 81 big ones last night when nobody was watching, when there was no glory, when there was no applause. And then he slaps down 30 more. And he says, for a new shirt. For a new shirt. Oh my gosh, dude. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, everybody.
Flow goes deep like the
Fortunately,
ocean.
me and Marilena were taking separate cars. She already has Jesse Jr., but I'm gonna never hear the end of it if I get there late. I need to be there when the game starts. I definitely need to dip. Thank you, Too Slick. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you being here. I try, man. I try. Because what's the alternative? Hey, guys, I did that for a long time. It didn't make anything. It did not make me feel better. It was pathetic. I wait till I press stop and then I go do that. Thank you, bro. The potential. I work in sales on full commission and always feel the same way about leaving for something else. Yup. I know. I know that, Diego. The sky's the limit. I sell Mercedes. Are you kidding me? I can make 35 G's a month. Never did. GM, at least you have to try, because if not, you will have to go work a regular job and won't be able to do this. All you could do is try and ask. You're right. And I already did that. Remember I went and sold cars, and then I came back and everyone was ridiculously supportive and donating and stuff. And I was like, wait a minute, I could have done this before. I didn't have to go sell cars. So it's like, I need to keep myself from taking another detour. If people here are telling you the stuff, if people here are telling you to stuff the shame and ask for more from your Patreons, you're all crazy. I think living off of people's kindness is like having a band that only friends listen to. The feeling of shame is apt because it is. I think there's some sunk cost fallacy here. Your talent is, again, your humor and wit. You owe your audience nothing but to, as selfishly as possible, get as big of an audience as possible wherever you find that audience. I gotta be honest, I'm not entirely sure if this is a negative or positive comment. I don't know where this is going. If people here are telling you to stuff the shame and ask for more from the Patreons, you're all crazy. Okay, so don't ask for more. Don't be a busker. Stop asking for help. I think living off of people's kindness is like having a band that only... Okay, so Jonathan is expressing what I've been dealing with for like months. I don't want to feel like a panhandler. I don't want to feel like I'm charging people to hang out with me. That's how I've been feeling. The feeling of shame is apt because it is. I think there is some sunk cost fallacy here. Your talent is, again, your humor and wit. Okay, so now I was like, oh, okay, he's saying something nice. You owe your audience nothing but to be as selfish as possible. Get as big of an audience as possible wherever you... Well, okay. I appreciate what you're saying, Jonathan. I think what the people are saying, because of all the vast amounts of context that they have and nuance, is... I tried to make videos for years and years and years on my own and grow and grow and grow. And for whatever reason, it didn't happen. Maybe I'm not good enough. I don't know. Maybe the algorithm hated me. Maybe I'm not good enough. I don't know. Maybe I wasn't prolific enough. I don't know. But then they show up and they're like, hey, we don't care if there's 18 people here. We just want you to be here and go live and we'll throw super chats. And if it's worth it to us, we'll keep doing it. And so it's like, should I listen to them? And should I listen to the people actually paying my bills and supporting me? And when they say, hey, do what you got to do to keep that going. Or should I listen to people that aren't doing that and try to maintain some dignity and just try to battle the algorithm, which has never, ever, ever worked? I don't know. I get what you're saying, though, bro. I see that it's coming from a place of, heck yeah, let's light the fire, be selfish, make that content, make that. I get it. I do get it. I appreciate it, man. It's kind of a tug of war. It's kind of a tug of war. Because that's why I've been making the VODs lately, to feed the algorithm, to get visibility, to have that working in the off hours when I'm not live, when I'm not streaming. But then I also definitely need things like the Patreon to support me until that takes off. And it might never take off. I know, Miss Chuck Almighty. I know. Jonathan, I think you're talking papas, to be honest, and your comment isn't positive at all. Marroca, primo, en lo que pueda y hasta que pueda, I will support you. I'm going to Google Translate that. Primo, en lo que pueda y hasta que pueda, I will support you. Thank you. And I will always support you. Thank you, Marloca. Thank you. It is positive. It is positive. I mean, I think you're crazy if you want GM to ask for money. That's beneath him. He's a genius. Let him loose. Let him do his thing. I appreciate you, man. You're being very kind. I appreciate the fire. I appreciate the fire underneath your dickies, bro. I really do. I see where it's coming from, bro. But frankly, I don't know if it's beneath me anymore. I'm desperate. Canada's the best place to retire. I don't know. There should be shame somewhere in this whole equation, just not on you. Something is not right, but it's not your fault. Thank you, bro. Don't detour. Keep going, Grandmaster. Anything you do, your real supporters will show up. That's what I got to keep in mind. The people that are making this happen, you guys are the ones that are going to make the most sense for my next moves. Jonathan, how about you bring GM the money on his behalf so he doesn't have to stoop to that level? Yeah.
Amazing.
All right. I got so much love for you guys. I did not think this was going to be like this. I honestly thought I was going to get on for like an hour and try to be like holding tears back and feeling sorry for myself and just feel really depressed. And at least tell Maria Elena that I tried and that I came on here trying to act like I was doing the right thing. I could not have imagined that it was going to be as much of a blessing as it turned out to be. And you guys were going to be this generous. Thank you very much for being here. I really appreciate you. And I'm going to be back tomorrow with some more shenanigans for you. Thank you for being here. Please enjoy your Sunday. If you want the channel to succeed, then do what you need to do. People donating and paying memberships are your investors. That's the way we got to look at it. It's an investment. That's what I should say on Patreon. This is an investment. Thank you, guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you very much. Thank you for turning this day around for me.